is your moment. Don't tell me how bad you want it. Prove to yourself how bad you want it. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing get in your way. Every day you wake up, every day you breathe, you should be improving yourself. You should be taking steps to reach your destiny. Don't let nothing stop you. It's your moment. It's your time. How bad do you want it?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. And I got another bomb message for you. Boom! This message is entitled Living the Simple Life. Living the Simple Life. You thought I was going to say living single like the TV show. We are living single. Nah, that's not where I'm going. Now that's something going in your head, right? All right, but anyway, living the single life. The simple life. I almost said it myself. Please edit that out, babes. Thank you. Living the simple life. Right? So what I mean by this is oftentimes we're in the pursuit of it's this guy I talk to, right? Every time I talk to him, he's like, yo, I'm gonna make $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month, then make $100,000 a month. But his life is not Christ focused at this point in time. And I'm not judging him, man. Don't start saying through the comments, oh, you judging? I'm not judging nobody. I'm just giving an illustration. That how sometimes we can be chasing the material things. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a nice house, making a certain amount of money, but what's the motive? Why do you want what you want? Why do you want 50 grand a month? Why do you want 100 grand a month? Why do you want 2 million a month? Why do you want it? To buy a bigger house, to buy a Benz, to buy a Bentley, more jewelry, more women, more men. Why do you want what it is that you want? That's a question you need to ask yourself. And so there's some people who having 50K a month or having 50 million in the bank or 500 million in the bank or whatever will kill them. It will destroy you, because what it is that's in your heart will manifest in your life. If you're a person that likes to buy women and buy prostitutes and things of that nature, when you have that money, if you are not grounded in Jesus Christ, you would take that money and you buy prostitutes. If you're not grounded, you take that money and buy alcohol. Whatever's in your heart's gonna manifest. If you're a greedy person by nature, you getting more money not gonna make you generous. So that's a lie that a lot of people use. I would help you, but I ain't even got it, son. I ain't even got it. You know what I mean? You lying, because even if you had more money, you wouldn't help anyway, right? That's like when we in church, right? They say it's tithe and offering time. You may get a few claps, and the rest is silent. It should be cheerful in there. We should be joyful when it's tithe and offering time. Do you know why? Because one, it's not ours to keep. It's God blessing us that you even have something to give back to Him, which is His in the first place. Even the other rest of the money that you have is His too. The clothes on your back is His too. The house that you live in is His too. The car that you have is His too. Everything you have, what I'm trying to say, is His. And so once you have that understanding, then it's like, hey, everything I have belongs to Him anyway. So why I want to be upset when it comes to tithe and offering? But people do, they think about the preacher. I'm giving my money to this preacher. What he gonna do with this money? I don't see no windows in here. I don't see no air conditioning in here. I'm sitting in this hot room. You focus on the wrong thing, and the devil's deceiving you. As opposed to say, listen, I'm worshiping you, God, with my giving, right? And because I'm worshiping you with my giving, whatever is going to be done with this money, let it be your will. And you pray that it goes to the right place. And don't stress yourself out, right, over where the finances is going. I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now, but I believe somebody out there needs to hear this, right? Don't let the windows of heaven be closed up over your life because you refuse to give, right? 2, this is deep, but you got to hear it. It says that no thieves shall enter into the kingdom of heaven. That means when you die, you're not going to heaven because you're not tithing. Because you are a thief if you're not tithing and giving offering. You are robbing God. Now, a lot of people don't believe that. They say, I don't believe in that. 10% and offering. It's in the Bible. If it's in the Bible, I'm going to follow it, right? And if you have been making those mistakes, repent from the heart and get the wallet out and start giving to God. Give him what's his. Now, I'm not saying by you doing this, you're going to be a millionaire and a billionaire and all this stuff like that, because not everyone can handle having that much money, right? God blesses people according to the ability that he installed into them before the foundations of the earth. That's in Matthew 25, if you really read it. Matthew 25, right? He gave one talent, one 3 talents, one 5 talents. Why he didn't give them all 5 talents? Because the person with the 1 talent didn't have the same ability in the way to handle what the person with the 5 had, right? So he's going to give it to you according to the ability that's placed within you. But no matter what level you're on, by what I'm saying, living a simple life, meaning don't try to do more than what God put inside you to do. That doesn't exclude us evangelizing. That doesn't exclude us working in some capacity at the church. That doesn't exclude us reading our words. That doesn't exclude us praising and praying, right? Those basic things. I'm not talking about that. Those things we gotta do. I'm talking about, trying to gather so many material things which we can't take with us anyway, just for the fact of you want other people to see that you have it, right? I gotta get this car, I gotta get this Benz, I gotta get this Beamer, because I really want them to see that I came up. I gotta wait till they see my next house, wait till they see my house. They're gonna fall out. And they don't even care about the house that you have. But people do things sometimes because they're trying to impress people who really don't care about what they have anyway, right? One thing you're gonna do is some people you're gonna make them envious, some people you're gonna make them hate you, and some people really don't care. You may have a very small percentage of people that say, man, congratulations, and really mean it from the heart. But at the end of the day, the simple life means you want to structure your life so that you don't have so many bills, that you're not so frustrated that you gotta work all the time, that you don't have time for God. I know so many people that they have to work so much because they want so many things, and the Bible says don't labor to be rich, right? It says that in Proverbs chapter 24, I believe. Don't labor to be rich, right? So there's ways to go about you increasing without you having to work all day, right? Because even in America, the more you work, the more you get taxed. So that don't make no sense, right? And so, right, what about doing things that's going to build your treasure in heaven, right? How about doing some of those things? Volunteering at a shelter, evangelizing, passing out tracts, right? Serving in your church, right? We don't look at those things because we see the here and now, but we're not thinking about the later as well, right? It's a balance. But a simple life is, you're not stressed out, you're not thinking about paying your bills, you're not thinking about paying the car note, because you did things differently. What if you got a car and you don't have no car payments? What if you got a house, you don't have no mortgage, you don't have no rent, right? Thinking outside the box, right? What if you bought clothes with cash instead of with credit, and now you don't have to worry about paying the credit card bill? You're not adding more stress to your life because you're thinking things through and you're thinking differently, right? You're thinking on the word of God, because it says, owe no man nothing but love. So you're not trying to do things with debt where you can't even focus because you constantly hustling, you're constantly busy because you can't focus on God. And that's what the enemy try to do, is keep us busy, keep you busy, that you don't have time to pray, that you don't got time to read your word, you don't got time to go to Bible study, you don't got time to go to church because you got to work, you got to pay the bills, but you got cable and you got a bunch of things that you don't even need, but you want it, but you don't need it, and now you have to work to try to maintain it, and you're missing out on the one thing that's going to bless you eternally, right? Is doing the work of God and hearing the word and hearing God's word come forth to encourage you, to strengthen you, and to nurture you, right? I want to encourage somebody out there. Maybe cut back on some things so you can live a simple life, right? Live a simple life, and so that you can continue to move in the direction that God will have you to go. This is your man, Mike Bowens, and I'm encouraging some folks out there to live the simple life and be blessed. Until next time, be blessed.